Hello there, and a very warm welcome to the France Buying Guides YouTube presentation. Well, I'm sure you're as glad as I am that January is out of the way. I don't think anybody really likes the month of January. We had a fantastic time, however, at the France show in London, and if you're one of the people that came to our little presentation, thank you so much for coming and listening. It was great, though, to get back here to the sunshine of the Languedoc. And I think that whenever we think about whether we've done the right thing or not, all we have to do really is look at the mountains in the distance, the long stretches of roads flanked by plane trees, surrounded by vineyards, and we know that really this is where we want to be. Now, I'm often asked about how best to integrate into the French way of life if you're thinking of doing the same thing that we've done. I think living in a country other than your own does require not just imagination, but some sort of philosophical disposition towards foreign integration. Of course, having an ambition to move to France or buy a second home here is a wonderful start. But to really integrate happily, I would say that you have to become just a little bit French. And if you're going to do that, you have to let go of a little bit of your British side. In other words, go with the flow, accept things as they are. Lots of things are different here, and embrace the changes. Now, of course, with the low-cost airlines all over France, the good routes all over France, between France and England now, plus still much more for your money in terms of property, France's popularity remains the same, despite the economic conditions all over Europe at the moment. I think that once it was something that only a few could afford, but now it really is open to anybody. When you get here, it's important really to try and at least speak some French or learn some before you go. Mr. Fixit's erstwhile restaurant French has progressed somewhat. I think he understands probably about 75% of what's said to him, and he's learning as he goes along. You're never too old to learn another language. It can be really good, very stimulating, very good to dust off the old brain as well. When you're here, it's really a good idea to be sociable, to go and meet whoever you can, say hello to your neighbours, say bonjour to everybody in the shops, not just the shop owner, but your fellow customers. The secret is to accept that things are done differently, but just go with it, as I said earlier. Well, I've got lots of tips for you in my France buying guide. If you haven't got a copy already, you can download one here from our site. Do keep your emails and comments coming in. I'd love to hear what your plans are. You'll always get a personal reply from me as well. I hope the weather's improved slightly in England now, and looking forward to spring as we all are. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.